Hi, I'm Laurie from TimeToPlayMag.com. I've got Jim here because you're a fan of trivia games.
Game time!
He says that he is very good at trivia.
Winner.
So I'm having him here so that we can play together pub trivia from University Games. And this is based on those weekly trivia game nights that are held all across the nation and even in different parts of the world that happen in pubs and bars. And in those games, different teams compete to score points by answering trivia questions.
But you don't need to drink to play.
You don't need to drink to play. That is correct. You also don't need to go to a pub or a bar to play this game because now trivia fans can hold their own trivia game nights at home with this game. So basically the object is to be the team with the highest score at the end of 5 rounds. One player is the host, so after you've broken off into teams, you gotta have a host who's not on any team. I'll be the host. I'm gonna read all the questions aloud and choose the order that these 5 question categories will be asked. So let me give the categories first. Entertainment, sport and recreation, science, nature, and tech, anything goes, and history and geography. And Jim has requested sport and recreation, so that's what I'll start with.
I hope.
There are a variety of different questions. So the first one is a short answer question.
Okay.
Which side clinched a record 19th English soccer championship with their win in 2010-2011?
Oh my God, it's got to be Man U. But,
Sure.
Okay.
Also in the short
for Manchester United.
Also in short answer, what city hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics?
Oh, that was so long
2008.
ago. I'm gonna say Beijing.
Which chess piece is restricted to diagonal movement?
Oh, that's the bishop.
I don't know this one. Okay. Which American baseball team plays at Wrigley Field? That should be pretty easy.
I know. At Wrigley Field, which should say which National League, right? Or does it say which baseball team?
It just
Wrigley
says
Field,
no.
the
It's
Chicago
there's only
Cubs.
there's only one team that plays there.
The Cubs.
Okay. Now moving on. What type of surface is curling played on?
Grass, I hope. Okay.
Name 4 ways to score in professional American football. So you have to.
Touchdown, field goal, safety. All right, touchdown and maybe are they talking about running? See, that's confusing. Is it running, pass, field goal? All right.
Okay, now the who said category. What famous baseball player said, if it wasn't for baseball, I'd be either in the penitentiary or the cemetery?
Probably Pete Rose. But he is in jail.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
This next question is all about decades.
All right.
In which decade of the 20th century was the first Sydney to Hobart yacht race?
Oh, that's obvious.
You get points if you guess the right decade, and you get bonus points for guessing the right
That's
year.
obviously 1920. I'll say 1929.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many competitors start in the men's singles round 1 at Wimbledon?
Oh, that's
The 9th question is
128.
always has a number answer.
I'm a tennis player. Better be 100.
And last but not least is drawing. So you have to draw a squash racket.
Oh, that's longer handle with lots of strings.
So you have the potential for winning lots of different points. A lot of these, if you have to come up with 4 answers, if you only get 3, you can still get 3 questions.
Like. So how did I do?
Actually, that's pretty good. That's not
how'd I
bad.
do?
Manchester United,
Yeah.
Beijing. Did you say Bishop? Yep. Chicago Cubs. See,
Was Beijing correct?
It was correct. You said grass for curling. It's ice, so you don't get those 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. Field goal. I guess that's field goal.
Field goal,
Safety,
touchdown.
extra points after a touchdown.
Oh, that.
So you got
3 out of 4.
Yeah, you got 3 out of 4. Not bad.
Who said that?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth? No.
Lost those 4. Okay, and you got those wrong. 1940s and 1945 was the year.
And tennis?
But tennis 128. Got that right. And I'd say that's pretty good. Let's look at his picture compared to that, right? That looks like a squash racket. I'd say you got all 5 points.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I get pretty darn good.
So basically, at the end of each round, the host collects all of these scorecards, tallies up the scores, and the team with the most scores wins.
Jim wins.
Jim wins. So this is a very social game that's a lot of fun to play, and you don't have to be a trivia buff like Jim to play this game. You might learn a few things as you play, or surprise yourself with what you already know. And this is for 4 or more players on teams, ages 12 and up. And if you want to find out more information on pub trivia, such as how much it costs and where to buy, then come visit TimeToPlayMag.com, your #1 source for all things play.
I rock.